make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. You know, I don't ever let anybody get involved in my domestics. Somebody gets, you always stay out of somebody's domestics, because somebody gets involved, shit can go haywire. Your friend can become your enemy quickly. And fucking, I had this chick that came over, and she was trying to get in domestics with my girlfriend at the time. And she parked her brand new Dodge Ram behind my big old lifted 6-inch lift, 37-inch tired fucking K5 Blazer, right? And she wouldn't let me leave. And she was trying to fucking tell me I shouldn't be doing this. I'm like, look, bitch, I'm going to give you 2 seconds to get the fuck out of my way. Oh, fuck it. You know what I mean? I jumped in my Blazer. Bam! I smashed that motherfucker. She had a brand new Dodge Ram that caved the whole end. Caved the whole front end in like a V. Bad. And you know what it did to my Blazer? It broke a tail light. Fucking, I don't give a shit. And then I went to that chick's house a couple days later, and like, oh, you want to get involved in my shit? I took everything that she owned, including fucking her other brand new car that she got as a replacement for the Dodge Ram that I caved in. I had it all on camera too. I wish I still had the footage of it, because I'd post it on here. But people always trying to get involved in my shit. I've had other people try to get involved in domestics. You know what I mean? Stuck him a couple times. Yeah, stay the fuck out of my shit. And it's all good. I don't care. Look, I caught my girlfriend one time. I get weird when I'm fucking. I get on a weird one. I was sitting there watching. I knew she was in the back seat of her car sleeping with some dude, right? Well, I waited till they were done. I waited probably about an hour. I sat there, kind of like across the street, a few cars behind. They're at a park. There was houses here and a park right here, and there was a bunch of cars there, so I just waited. I could see the windows getting fogged up and shit. I waited till she came out of that car, and then he got out. She got out first, and then he got out. I jumped out, ran out to him, smacked him twice in his stomach. But he didn't tell on me, and neither did she. But he tried to get me back. About 2-3 months later, boom, 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 he lets off on me. But he doesn't hit me. Look, that dude ended up moving away. He ended up moving to Alaska for whatever reason. I don't know why. But, hey, I don't take shit from nobody. I don't care who you are. Don't fuck with my old lady. Don't get involved in my domestics. I'm a fucking nut out there. I'm a fucking idiot. You ever seen the movie Casino where Joe Pesci says to the banker, you know, I'll crack your fucking head wide open, and I'll put you in a coma, and I'll go to jail, because I don't give a fuck about jail. And when I get out, if you come out of your coma, I'll fucking do it again and put you right back in it. Yeah, because I'm a fucking idiot. That's how I am. I'm a fucking idiot. I don't give a fuck. Jail doesn't scare me. I'm not letting nobody get over on me. You let one person fuck you, they're all gonna fuck you. So don't ever let nobody get away with shit. I don't care what the situation or how minor it is. You got to set that tone. And it makes a difference in the long run, because when people want to try to do something, they'll think, oh, well, fuck, Glenn, man, he's going to come after me hardcore. You know what I mean? Unless I can fucking match his energy with the crazy shit he's going to do, I probably shouldn't do this. But you still occasionally get fucking stupid fucks that want to do stupid shit. Okay, well, I'll match your energy times 10. Whatever you're going to come at me, when I come after you, I'm going to make sure I come at you 100 times harder than you could ever possibly imagine. If it means possibly unaliving you, hey, it is what it is. Ain't nobody getting over on me. So, there's this other time where this dude comes over. He comes over my house, and he knocks on my door. And he starts chit-chatting with my old lady. I'm sleeping in the back. And he said, hey, Glenn owes me like $20. She's like, yeah, go ahead. Try to wake him up. She was being a smartass about it. He comes in there. He starts like nudging my feet. Wham! I jumped up. I had a 22 revolver that shot 22 longs. I picked that thing up, spun around. Bam, bam, bam. Let off 3 rounds. But I guess when I was jumping up and I was spinning around, he took a step back. And so there were a bunch of bullet holes going into the other bedroom and the door frame. So if he didn't move back, I would have caught him right in the chest or something. Like, I walked out there, it's like, motherfucker, you la la la. I got on my old lady too. I'm like, bitch, you gonna let this motherfucker come back here? I'm like, she's like, I told him, go ahead, go ahead. So I fucking bing, 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 bing. I just started whooping the dude. I grabbed a pair of needle nose pliers, right? Started digging it right in his side. It wasn't puncturing, but I was sitting there, rah, digging right into his ribs. And then I pick up a 50-pound casino chip box. I don't know if it was 50 pounds. It was probably about 20, 30 pounds actually. It had casino chips in it, right? It's probably about that long. Maybe longer. I pick it up. He's hanging over the couch. I even have this on camera. I still wish I had the footage, but I don't. I grab it. Bah! 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 His nose was all the way like this, but this part was over here, and this part was over here. Yeah, he was messed up. His name was Caleb. Caleb, I think. Yeah, Caleb. Yeah, he learned. You know what I mean? You know, that dude became a friend of mine later on. He started, because I always had pounds of D. So he came back and started buying shit for me. I'm just saying, I'm a fucking nut. I'm a straight fucking idiot. I don't care. I don't care. And, you know, I built up a name over the course of, like, just a few years by doing that shit. And then it caused me not to have to do so much violent stuff, because over time, you know what I mean? Over those few years of just going crazy on people. I always went crazy on people even after that, but it slowed down people trying to do bullshit to me. It really does. It works. So it builds off of it makes a difference in the long run. If you set that tone, people know, oh, this dude's like that. So if you're going to live that life, live it 100%, because there's no in between. If you're going to be a normal civilian, live that 100% and do your thing. You want to be a cop caller, be a cop caller. But don't be fucking back and forth, you know what I mean? Because there's always that what if. This dude might tell me, you know what I mean? Because he wants to live this lifestyle. In this lifestyle, no, pick one, because it doesn't work, you know what I mean? There's this other dude. He brings a stolen car over to my house. I don't know it's stolen, but I'm pretty sure it's stolen, because that's what he does. I'm like, dude, you're blowing up my spot right now. Get that shit out of here. Oh, it's not stolen. It's not stolen. Actually, before I even came outside, I told my boy Brian. I'm like, this motherfucker, I know it's a stolen car. I'm looking for something to go out there and stick him with. You know what I mean? Because I just know. I just know. He didn't pull up in a Honda Civic when that's his get down. That's his MO. So I'm looking for, I can't find nothing. I mean, I'm just going too fast. I couldn't find nothing sharp or something to poke him with. So I go out there. I'm like, you gonna break a stolen car? No. Bam, bam. He was a big dude too. He didn't have no fight in him. I'm a good fighter. I'm not the best fighter, but I'm a good fighter, and I like to get down. You know what I mean? And I was on the third tier, or not tier, but I was on the third story balcony of my apartments, right? A carport and then 2 levels. And I grab him. I grab his fat ass, and I try to throw him over the fucking tier, or over the railing. I try to throw him over the railing. I can't get him over. So I bam, bam, bam. I'm like 100%. Yeah, you should see me on a speed back. I can do all kinds of shit. Spin arounds, elbows, everything. But this motherfucker, I can't get his fat ass over the railing. So he starts walking down the stairs. He's like, I'm sorry. Bam! I fucking kicked him in the face, and he went tumbling like a tumbleweed down the stairs. Ding, 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 ding. Like a ball when you kick it down the stairs. It was funny. What's he do? He jumps in that little car. Has stupid exhaust on it. Drives up the street to my homegirl Sandra and one of my best friends Will and Sandra, right? Well, what happens? Cops show up. He didn't switch the plates out. Stolen car. And you know what happened to her? Nothing happened to her, but she almost got arrested because she was the closest one to the car. He was in the house getting high, right? Yeah, she almost went to jail for a stolen car. My boy Will said, you need to go out there. That's your shit. You take that. Get the fuck out of my house. So he went out there because he's about to get beat up again while the cops are outside because he didn't want to go outside. He went out there and saved my homegirl Sandra. Crazy. Man, I don't know. Look, I don't fuck around with all the extra bullshit, you know what I mean? Fucking, I will fuck you up. And you're always going to be number one. You always win that fight as long as you're willing to go further than the next person. You know what I mean? Man, the dude that stuck me and my boy fucking, this dude 1.5 grams. Can you front it to me? Yeah, I got you. Just give me like 20 minutes. I'm busy right now. What's he do? He fucking, he says to me on the phone, oh, you can walk your lazy ass down the hill. I'm like, dude, you're not gonna talk to me like that, motherfucker. So I'm like, of course, I'm talking shit. I'm like, you know what? I'm just coming to whoop you, fucking. So I showed up at a hotel and I got stabbed 5 times. I got stuck 5 times. Well, that dude, I ran him over with my K5 Blazer, same one, 37-inch tires, 6-inch lift, big old fucking, I had a fucking race, dirt car motor in it, fucking, bam, hit that motherfucker, knocked him off his bike. I couldn't go over him like I wanted to, because I would have hit a parked car and a bunch of the black kids sitting on the on the sidewalk right there. But I still hit him, but he still got up. I wasn't satisfied. So I see him again at the gas station, maybe a few months later, right? And then he pulls out another knife. I'm like, well, all right, I'll get you, motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get stuck again. I didn't have nothing on me. And usually I do, but I didn't that time. So this motherfucker, he's in my friend Will Sandra's garage, and my homeboy Brian. No. This chick calls my homeboy Brian. Said, hey, fucking Rick Kiefer's over here. You could look Rick Kiefer. Type in Rick Kiefer on Google. Rick Kiefer, Concord, California. That's the dude that stuck me 5 times. Well, he's in my homegirl's garage. My homeboy in my homegirl's garage, Will and Sandra, right? And so I go over there with my boy Cadillac Joe, who's one of the best fighters I know, and my boy Nick, another dude that has horns on his head, right? So I go over there. My boy Brian shows up in another car. My boy Brian's not a fighter. I'm always fighting for him. But I go up. This dude, no. My boy Cadillac Joe walks in there first because nonchalantly, that dude Rick's over there in the garage just getting high. My boy Joe says, hey, what's up, homeboy? They shake hands, and my boy Joe, one hit quit type shit. Bam! The dude goes fucking flying. He goes flying. And then me and fucking Nick run in there. Ba, 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 ba. And you know those battery chargers, the battery jumpers on wheels to jump a car? Well, this is like an old one from like the 80s or 70s. So it's real heavy. It's heavy as hell, man. I take that thing, pow, 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 smashing over the dude's head. Fucking, I could see his skull just like fucking doing some weird shit, right? Unfortunately, he still lived, you know what I mean? But here's the thing. I broke that battery charger, and then I had a big old, like one of those tribal looking knives that you see like in a display at a liquor store or something. The cool looking ones just for show. I had one of those like shoved down in a sheath or some kind of homemade sheath in my pants. My homegirl Sandra came running out, pushed me off of him. She saved that dude's life. And then later on, she's like, oh, fucking, well, I didn't know it was him. Plus, I was trying to save your life because I know you were going to start sticking him. And I would have, you know what I mean? I would have got the motherfucker 100 times harder than he did me. But that dude ended up sticking some girl. If you type in Rick Kiefer, Concord, California, you'll see that she caught him dumpster diving, and he went out and stuck her a bunch of times, and he unalived her. So, you know what I mean? He got himself. I was on a podcast with 607 Unk. If you want to check it out, it's on Cam Capone News. But 607 said, oh, yeah, that dude pretty much got himself. I'm like, yeah, I guess that's a way to look at it. He did get himself, you know what I mean? But I'm still not satisfied. Just like the dude that hit me with a cinder block. I didn't tell on him. I ain't a rat. See that? Pissing on a dead rat. Yeah, I don't do that. But this dude smashed him in his face with a cinder block, then blasted me with I think it was a 9mm, right? And just grazed me, and then somehow he hit me with a cinder block. I don't know. It happened so fast, I don't remember a lot of it. I woke up in trauma unit. But I couldn't get that dude because 2 weeks later, if you type in Javier Gonzalez, Pittsburgh shooting. Javier Gonzalez, Pittsburgh shooting. Type that in. That's the dude hit me with a cinder block. He had an AR and he blasted his old lady, and it went through her into the 8-year-old kid. They both lived, but that dude already got out for a similar incident from like 10 years before. So that dude's washed. I'll never get him. And he used to tell people, oh, I'm the channel for the Northern. I'm the channel for the Norteños. No, you're not. You kick it with a bunch of PC fucking dropout Northerners. One that has D.O. hella tattooed hella big on his fucking chin. So yeah, your channel, yeah. And people, if your channel, you would never be telling women that just to try to get them. Yeah, you're lying. Well, guess where he's at? SNY. He's PC fucking punk ass lame. So, you know, I'll never get him. I'll never be satisfied because he'll never get out. He ain't got no release date. Not that I know of. You know what I mean? If he does, best believe I'll get my get backs, or maybe I won't because I'm more into social media trying to make my money here, and plus I'm talking about it, so I'm kind of telling myself. So I'll probably just leave it alone. But there was another dude there with him too, and I always looked for him. I couldn't figure out who he was. He had some black dude with him that choked me out before he smashed me in the face with a cinder block that just popped out of the bushes, or I don't know where he came from. Or maybe it was just some bystander that had nothing to do with him. He was just helping him because I started letting off on him. It's a long story, a different story for a different time. But anyways, if you guys liked this video, or like my shit, I'm not the best storyteller, but I'm doing the best I fucking can. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I know we're 15 minutes into this video, but look, hit the subscribe button. Check me out. Yeah.